Good evening,
Hello
good
everyone,
day, good
good evening.
afternoon. 大家好. Hi Yvonne, hi Linda. Thank you for being early.
Give me a second. I want to go and share the live video on this channel. 繼續講。
Oh, okay, yes, okay. So, of course, yes, please help us to like, share, click subscribe button, all right? And yeah, just click any button that you can see. Maybe we give you 1 minute to go and click your like and share, okay? Go and share to your group. So, hi, Chloe. So, how's everyone? I wish that for the past week that you guys are doing great. And Linda, thank you very much for your offering of help for my friends. Okay, so the good news is that she is now because I have a friend battling with cancer on cancer for many years. So and she is now healing with qigong. She's practicing qigong, and actually it's such a great thing. Because few months before 佢講嘢啊，即係好細聲咗啦。So her energy, her stamina is very low. But now, because of the Qigong, she practice, I think, like 1-2 months now. Every morning she goes to the park and do it together with all the others. And the moment, when she picked up the phone, I know that she is okay now, and she is really one tough lady. She has been battling with cancers, I think now 10 years already. Travel everywhere. and
Actually,
also
Qigong.
yeah, qigong also. And I also suspect that I haven't tell her this yet. Okay, I suspect that maybe also partly that she moved. She moved to a new house. Okay, and actually she got worsened while staying at another place. Then after move to this place, somehow she just gets better. So I haven't visit her or at her new place yet lah. Hi Edward.
I have been
So
just started taking Tai Chi lessons on Sunday morning. So
that's good. That's good.
So actually, even after a few short weeks, even after only 2 weeks, I feel the difference. So yes, highly recommend Tai Chi or Qigong. Really, really
Tai
recommend.
Chi or Qigong, yeah, actually very good.
I was surprised,
Hi, Kenny.
it's not like I did anything too vigorous, but sweat pouring down. It's like, 搞乜鬼？
呢個係咪就係 Chinese 嘅氣功啊？太子我係靜中帶柔，柔中帶剛，so that's where 你運氣啊嗰啲咁樣。Good so yeah, I think of course 其實我自己都係要嘅I want to go and take up 氣功 also, so cannot run too much already. Okay. High intensity
Anyway,
must slow down.
guys, if Jonas tonight might be a guest on the show. Guest. He might pop in and out. Don't get what he's in a place where internet is not very stable, so he might be a guest.
Yeah. On off he will be ghosting out.
He might ghost us halfway through.
Yes, there are probabilities.
So okay, and today's sessions we are more like we chat lah we talk about how's your house, how do your house feng shui or how you place your things, okay, or have you been sleeping under pillar lah or 咩啦係嘛so maybe sometimes interior design people like to have what water bed. Water bed okay 嘛
Water bed okay 嘅，water bed okay 嘅，water bed okay 嘅，睇絲襪瓜咯。
OK，所以都幾好瞓嘅。我有瞓過1、2次嘅，瞓喺度叮咚叮咚咁。
if 瓜3瓜4就 OK 嘅，produce me 嘛。
哦。
瓜8瓜2瓜5就冇啦。
No need.
不過唔得啦，
Better.
冇得瞓到啦，唔敢瞓啊，驚風濕啊，cannot 啊。
係啊 no good 啊，
係啊。
驚風濕啊。
哦，
你 once in a
好
while
啦，
就 go and 講 OK 啦。
係啦，好多 N 年前咯。OK，all right，我哋開始啦嘛吓。
好啊。
Yes.
Before we because actually just now before we start, then when we look at this, then suddenly we recall of this 诸葛亮, okay, so then we were just curious about 诸葛亮, did he like because he's the master of using 奇门 feng shui, all the Chinese metaphysics. Then we were wondering, has he how maybe he applied something on his house or house is feng shui, or maybe his what's that tomb, tomb. So then I just curious and googled about his any where he has buried or where is the graveyard or anywhere. And interestingly, he is so smart. So he
He
actually
has
had
decoys.
different so he had different places where but it's actually not his real tomb.
Tomb.
Okay. Yeah. So and there was one someone thought that is the closest. Okay, so I mean got Lao Bak one now, okay. So the Lao Bak one thought that he is the closest, that he finally found the real one, okay. But when he was there, and there was notes for him saying that the one that who found this place is this Lao Bak one. 犀利嘅，
Amazing. 犀利。So
真係
for
犀
the
利。
name to continue thousands of years, it's the burial spot, I think, Shami.
Yeah,
It's not the
is the
house.
spot,
It's the spot.
because
Must be on
in
some
Chinese,
buried in some super duper powerful spot, okay?
because what in Chinese culture, okay, they says that the birth and the death is actually a place for is a is a 點樣講 serenity, okay,
Mm.
so it shouldn't be disturbed. 哇，真係幾 wise 啊！忽然之間覺得，
So how
because
all this
someone
came about how
yeah
all this
yeah
came about is this photo is a screenshot taken from a drama series from 2010. That's 13 years ago. It's a drama series called Three Kingdoms. It was one of the most um, high budget production of the Three Kingdoms. See, Jonas is ghosting us again. Okay, and this scene, you can maybe see a guy there, right? That's 关羽. This is 关羽 waiting for 诸葛亮. Remember in the Three Kingdoms they had to visit 诸葛亮 3 times, right? So this is 关羽. This is 关羽哥, the god of war. Okay. So this is in the drama series. This is 诸葛亮's house. So now the question to everybody is, what's wrong with this picture?
好多水，唔靚咩？好
好多
靚嘛？
水，
啊，
嗰個水
好靚
流住落去。Okay, there's two ways to think of this. Of course, we don't like houses in feng shui. We don't like houses sitting on water because under you is no stability, right?
嗯
Jonas, join us when you can. Okay, when you're done ghosting us. Okay, join us anytime.
Yeah, because
Right?
I
But
have to handle another puppy here.
oh, so cute. Okay, my goddaughter don't know gone where. Okay. And no, Kenny, this is not from Redcliffe. It's actually from a drama series called Three Kingdoms. And yes, Linda, the house should not be on water. So the joke
Yeah, you're
when
right,
we were
Linda.
having feng shui classes, and when I shared this photo, it's like, the joke in class is a joke, yeah. That, Zhuge Liang will get up from his grave and slap the set designer. But no doubt it creates nice it's a nice scene, it sets the scene nicely. It's for a drama. And also there's another argument actually. Zhuge Liang is famous for being honest and upright, and he's never for the money. It was always for the country. So for things to come and go is quite natural for him. So there's some points to argue there. Okay, because he didn't, when he passed away, his will did not leave a whole lot of riches, just a few plots of land enough to sustain his family. But yes, Linda, house should not be on water, no
I
matter
only
how
know
nice.
I only know that 呢啲咁嘅屋企咧住咧喺 China confirm 風濕到飛起，OK 啊
Yeah,
Yes,
this is a
exactly.
especially during winter, okay? Wow, the
Mm-hmm.
fellow who's staying in sure have arthritis, lor.
Confirm.
Guaranteed.
But of course, it's a nice scene. I mean, you have 𝗙𝗲 𝗦𝗵𝘂𝗶 sitting out there drinking tea, waiting for you. !wahpiang!
Yeah.
It is a very good
This
set for
this place,
retreat, For
Yeah,
retreat,
nice
yeah,
place
but
for
for
retreat.
short-term use basis,
for
okay
retreat will
lah.
be awesome.
Mm.
For retreat will
Yes,
be awesome, actually.
for holiday, for retreat is awesome. Okay.
Oh,
If you
then
own
you
a
will
house
have,
like this and you rent it out as Airbnb, good, really good.
yeah, then you will have all the negative
Yes, it's
energy
very good.
all away.
If we set up the feng shui correctly, can even enhance the healing property. So this is so basically what we're doing with this topic is basically what we're saying is forms supersede the formulas. So it doesn't matter how good stars you have, if your forms are not supporting to it, then it having a good flying star is pointless, basically. So that's why we say feng shui tips for all periods. I don't care period 9 ke, period 8 ke, period 1 ke.
Jeremy, you are so right. That's why I mean those days people like to stay near the river. Yeah, all the cooking lah, washing lah, all the bang sai lah, all along there.
Yeah, it's convenient
I
for mobility.
I suddenly have this picture in my head of a very dignified Zhuge taking a piss.
Yeah, 真的
Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
喂，講起又講，
Okay,
真係幾唔睬我咁咯。
對不起啦
Okay,
哈，
hi
對不起啦。
Natalie. Hi Matthew. Hi 迪姨。好，我哋就睇下有啲咩 do's and don't 係嘛？
係啦。
我哋
做咩佢唔
分分鐘
喐嘅？你睇
分鐘人哋喺
講咗諸葛亮 script, I stop share for a while. 講咗諸葛亮 script, 依家 now the presentation won't move. Sorry.
唔好咁小氣啦，真
係
係
咯，大人有
大人有
大
大量
量。
啊嘛，唔出
係
名都出名咗
啊。
幾千年啦。
Wait, let me
真
present again.
Actually why we go and check out where he buried or all those is because like someone can be so famous for so many years, 咁樣梗係問得到 if let's say we found like his house how his feng shui like 係 So then
誒
跟住去嗰度做 live 啊。
OK，下一咗，Let's go。
Okay, all right.
So we love square houses. Why? Feng Shui practitioners love square houses. Why? Because we square pegs. Sorry, bad joke. Sorry. Because
We are
I
not
don't think they
laughing,
will
so
understand that.
yeah, we
我
laugh
自己
also
講
don't
自己笑，我自己講我自己笑。Okay, so for we basically what we don't like is we don't like missing sectors, even if the sector is negative, right? That's the key for the what, because each of the sector in the house, right, represents different aspects of our lives. So when we have a square house, we don't have any missing sectors. So of course we prefer to see I mean there will always be certain times where a certain small sector is missing. That's okay, but we don't want a really really big sector missing.
like
So
a whole chunk of
Jonas,
it
you want
lah.
to add to this?
係咪
Yes,
like
because
a whole chunk of it 啦，係咪？
yeah, we prefer to have a complete all the four corner sectors so that the chi can flow in to flow properly. Despite some
Yep.
people will say, if missing out the Jueming, the Wu Gui, all these negative sector, actually is there are pros and cons because let's say there are good flying star coming in, 慘咯，jialat咯. Yeah, so we prefer to have a complete sector so that we can maximize it, and then all the completion in terms of our harmonious will be well balanced.
To answer Nale, even if that sector is 5, Nale, 5 when the forms are good, 5 is fantastic. Okay, it's like having an
Yes.
emperor. Okay, so if your external forms are really good and you have 5, open window, big wong xiong ka to, please come in, sit down. Would you like coffee, tea, or whiskey? Okay, so
夾如果
5
如果有 five 咧，咪由 combo 10嗰陣時咪好好咯，係嘛？哦，
如果 if every sector of the house is a combo 10, then it's a money house.
Okay.
So
Yvonne asks, north, south, east, west in my house are L shape. 咩意思啊？點樣啊？
唔知喎，我
Mean
How ah?
only
Yvonne?
those sector are available lor, L-shaped house lor.
but 佢嘅 north south east west 係咁樣嘅喎。
So
四
either
個
she
咩
was
都
trying to
係。
say, yeah, L-shaped means
Can you?
some corner
No, we
missing.
don't count in the balcony in the square. Balcony for you to sell 8. Okay, so if the north is missing, right? North is emotions, yeah. So if the north is missing, the north sector is emotional management, EQ, right? It affects the EQ. Okay, so northeast is the direct wealth because it's the home of star 8. So it's a direct wealth. So if northeast is missing, typically, if southwest is strong but northeast is missing, typically that person will be more pushed towards being in business because it's inconsistent income as opposed to building a career. Okay. So each of these sectors, you want me to go through the all the sectors?
Up to you.
Okay.
Simon Chandran said their previous house missing 3 sectors. Wow, 3 sectors. Oh.
3 sector is quite
Quite,
problematic. You can't fix
yeah.
that, Simon. Okay. So east is about movement and courage. So when east is missing, the plans is always kind of like short term. There's no long term planning. Okay. So and southeast is the education sector. If southeast is missing, like I'm talking, guys, don't FOMO, yeah. If little bit missing
Okay.
is okay, I can chana. Okay. I'm talking about like an entire sector missing, really like one third
Mm,
of the sector. All right,
mm,
one third of the house is missing. Okay, so southeast is the
mm,
education sector, so which means that the education mindset in the house is
mm,
kind of weak. Okay, and what about south? South is the happiness, because south is fire. South is the happiness sector of the house. So if
mm,
south is weak, then this personal fulfillment passion is lacking. It's like so this is what basically the sector stand for. Southwest is asset. So if southwest is weak or missing, then it affects the something like entrepreneurial mindset, kind of, or the ability to accumulate wealth through asset accumulation. Is about mindset, yeah.
mm,
And
mm.
Nale, we don't care what is in the toilet. For sure, the toilet will have to be somewhere, right? We don't have
Go
outhouses in.
study in the toilet, lor.
So when West is missing, West is the communication sector. So the ability to communicate well with people somehow over time. It doesn't happen instantly, but over time it kind of drops. And Northwest is leadership. If Northwest is missing for career professionals, very it makes it a little bit difficult for them to climb the corporate ladder. So that's the sectors. And for heaven's sake, in the middle, right? Don't have a tree lah, please, God. Don't have tree, okay? Okay, the middle must be steady and strong because that's the stability of the house.
Mm, mm.
Angela,
South is
don't
important in
don't
period
don't
night.
move
Oh.
don't move house based on internet sharings, yeah, because during for this social media sharings we have to unpack a lot of things, right? Before you make the decision, get an audit first, please.
I think Angela, for Angela, maybe since you were saying that your house now missing of south sector. So since south sector is related to happiness, joys or energetic or vibrant, So are you lack of any of this or not? So if you are not, meaning that actually didn't,
Mm,
do a lot of
mm.
impact, or maybe the missing is just a little bit, but now you FOMO, you think that, oh, it's a missing, so then suddenly I feel not so happy. Maybe you're already happy, so you actually you already harness that energy too, yeah. Nale,
Also,
nale manat.
yeah, not like the middle needs to be uh some houses, especially this current age, they because they want to be environmental, yeah. So when there's a big old tree, they don't want to cut it down, so they build the house around the tree, and then the tree, there's you have a tree in the middle of your house. Okay, looks really good, but mm-hmm,
Mm. Actually, I like to answer Angela's this personal energy can overcome house energy. Actually, this I read. I can't recall where I read before, but this monk, a very famous monk, 星云法师, okay. So someone did ask him before about feng shui because he is a monk, so monk don't believe in feng shui all this. So
mm,
then people
mm,
ask him, so how does he define a good feng shui? So from
mm,
Buddhism
mm,
perspective. So then he was saying like, if you are right, places you go, places you stay, the feng shui will be a good feng shui. So if you are wrong, then you somehow you will attract all these bad feng shui or what. So that's for, because for them they are practicing Buddhism, so then they have a different interpretation.
This Chinese New Year, I went to visit 𝗙𝗏 in 𝗦𝗙𝗴 𝗦𝗵𝘂𝗶. I haven't been there for the longest time, okay? And I was telling Jonas about it. I was like, so now I found out they actually have elevators going up the mountain. You don't have to climb it anymore. Yay me! And so I took the elevator, of course, right? Because I lazy. And so when I was taking the elevator, I was looking at the there were some flats that were facing it, and I was looking at it going like, this one here is a shachi for them. And then going up some more, and you go past very near to the monks' dormitory. Then I was going like, oh, this will affect the monks' dormitory. Oh, but wait a minute, they're monks, they don't care. They don't care. Okay, so Angela and Simon has a similar question. Angela asks, I think personal energy can overcome house energy. And Simon asks, can a person with not so good 八字 chart improve his luck by moving? Okay, the two is similar. Angela first. When your 八字 is good, when the energy of your 八字, like I say your luck pillar is favorable currently, then you can stay in whatever house, it's fine. Okay. And Simon, yes, but it has to be very conscious, because you can improve the person's luck by using a house with good feng shui. Yes, but usually when a house reflects the person's current state, the house chooses you, not you choose the house. So we have actually seen many times where the house reflects what the person's 八字 chart is showing.
The Jeremy was saying that the missing certain sector, can we make a small taiji to fix it?
To be honest,
see.
there's no fixing a missing sector, Jeremy. Okay. The big tai chi will always supersede the small tai chi, but in terms of usage, like for offices and bedrooms, yes, you can try to if you need that sector. But in a house, if a missing sector is missing, that's it, is missing.
Yeah, Angela, you are right. Yes. 正气,福地福人居. Agree with you. 福地福人居啊，即是有福嘅人咧，咁樣佢去，即係嗰個有福嘅地咧，就係有福嘅人住。
好福嘅話，第一個人叫阿福去揾屋。
係屋緊你㗎，the house choose you 啊，not you choose house 啊。
Yep. 啱 ，agree。好
，move on。
我哋要 move to 下一隻。
move on。
Hey, we love walls. We just love walls, okay? Behind the bed, behind the stove, behind the desk, especially.
咩啊？唔係撞壁，係背住個壁。
唔係撞壁啊，背住壁啊，behind backing the wall. Okay, why? Got support lah, need support. Okay, a solid support. If the wall has a window, close the window, my wall lor.
Yeah.
Some people will say, oh, but if I sit and work with the window behind me, then curtain lor.
A very thick curtain.
We want backing. That's what we're looking for behind the stove as well.
Just visualize that you are you all just visualize you are sitting on a chair without backing support. When you are tired, you can easily just fall back and just fall off. So that's why we need proper support to support our well-being, our energy to be contained, and also the energy can flow to support us.
Indeed. Okay.
I'm sorry. I just saw Yvonne's question that my staircase is in the middle of the house.
靚咯。
靚啊？哦，即係咩？
OK 嘅。
呢個
靚咯 dramatic 嘛，哇 you open the center, the dramatic, grandiose staircase going up, it looks grand, but normally it's not recommended because the center of the house is where it's connecting all the qi. So the center of the house must be very clear, you know, you have to declutter it, allow the qi flow through is very, very important. So that's why the 258 is telling us that it has to be connected.
Okay. Now they ask, in front of stove is wall when you cook.
That means behind the stove. So I'm cooking here, and this is the wall. Okay. So I'm cooking here, and there's a wall. Can use book cabinet as ham. Can you can. Ham.
假嘅。
嗰個假嘅。Hers is fake, mine is real. That's why mine is messier. Hers look better. Okay. I cannot unmessy mine because it's an active bookshelf.
Mine is I ask someone to tidy for me.
There's no way. I can try to tidy it up, but you get messed up in no time.
Yes. So in a nutshell, the wall is what holding all the qi, contain the qi, preventing it, you know, it can stay still. So that's why if without walls, you can have partition or whatsoever. So the qi can be contained, which is crucial. So that's why even house, like some of you already asked, if the balcony or is it part of the house? No. As long as within the four corner of the wall to contain the qi, that is a crucial part. And we don't like, you know, a weak wall, like, you know, if you are backing with the window, you must have thick curtain to hold the qi. So that is very, very important.
Edward, 你唔好 OMG don't OMG yet. We have sometimes after understanding it, creating a strategy can help you to overcome.
免驚。
Okay, so moving on, Lou. 仲有嘢加冇 walls? We love walls. We do. We love
No.
walls a lot.
Yeah, we love walls. Walls connector also love.
We are allergic. Okay, we are allergic to exposed beams.
係喎，唔識
the
嗰
one
陣時
who
你就
has
講
a lot of
哇
exposed beams, but my exposed beams are not. After I learned all this, all I did was I went and shift my furniture. Okay, I go and poke the furniture, poke here, poke there. Oh, this one not on top anymore. Okay. So we don't like exposed beams on top of the doors, sofa, bed, the work table, the stove. Basically everything lah. Actually, it's not the thing I'm concerned about. Okay, it's the person sitting under the beam. So having a beam is okay. Just try to avoid, let's say for example, table or sofa. When you're sitting down, the beam is not on top of your head. We good. Okay. And if it's over the door, of course, it's best to be avoided. Okay. And because this suppressing qi is long term, when you keep going, this suppressing qi causes a lot of anxiety.
即係俾嘢擲住啊，成日都即係有講。
成日都俾嘢擲住。Yeah, I agree. Exposed beams are gorgeous. Yes, very nice. Ang Mo house interior got nice beams design. I know.
Yeah.
I know. But this one is too much though. The photo I showing is too much.
Those Tudor design. So usually we'll have this, you know, when you go in, while you see a lot of all these beams.
I don't understand Angela's question.
As Angela is saying, because if let's say the house, the layout is rectangle shape, then when she draw the line, then she will see like some could it become rectangle also, is it? The sector also become rectangle. Because it is impossible you draw a square one if your house layout is rectangle.
If it's rectangle, we still plonk the pie chart on top mà. Cho nên你計到冇？我唔明。
I also don't understand.
唔係 rectangle 會變 square 嘅，唔要㗎。
佢講要畫
rectangle is rectangle 咯。
Yeah, rectangle is rectangle, square is square. Square is 1-to-1 ratio.
佢應該係講咧，即係你咁樣個 rectangle，咧佢畫咗嗰個 nine sectors。
豆腐格。
嗰個 nine sectors 就 square 咗。
Still bad.
Still 咩？講過聽唔到
Still
你講。
bad. Despite you put it into a square instead of straight pillar, it will still affect because basically the energy keep falling down, and this can create a pressure suppressing your shoulder, head, and overall on top upper organ will create stress and anxiety.
I think Angela 講嘅咧係嗰個你我哋平時畫嗰個 nine sector。如果個 house，
即係如果 rectangle， if the house is rectangle, certain parts will be a bit weak, but it's still there. It won't be many missing sector. It's still there.
Okay. Square house indeed better. Rectangle, two long houses will push away the qi faster.
Yep.
So it is still the square the best, 係嘛？
Yes, square is still the best.
我 square 我唔要，係咪？
Yes, we love square because we square pegs.
Yeah. Nali asked a bit of study table under beam and it is fixed.
Just push only, push. Just we don't want your head and your hands under the beam. Okay, the table can be under the beam. I don't care about furniture, yeah, guys. I only care about the human, yeah. The furniture also don't care about the exposed beam. Put lah. Okay. So when I sleep, I don't want the.
Okay.
Square house hard to find. Yeah, have to build it yourself.
Yeah, Nali, make sure your children or whoever sit, then don't under the beam study will do already. Already pressure enough. If under the beam like give pressure.
Photo
Kenny
Pang
has
say
this question.
combo 10 house is good vibes. Yeah, yes, combo 10 house is money lo. Combo 10 is money.
Yeah, Kenny, what you were saying, just answered already. Yeah. How about ceiling fan above bed or sofa or table? Shirley's asked.
It's okay. It's okay. Where you find house in Southeast Asia with no fan on top of, it's fine. It's fine.
Or make sure, maybe make sure after you wash.
You are very bold.
No lah, make sure.
If you can replace the fan with aircon, then better lah.
No, just make sure after you wash your hair already, you blow dry, you just don't go underneath the fan, start watching TV 咯。遲啲就如果唔係就好快頭風㗎啦。
Can one room has two sectors? Sally asked. I don't understand. I'm sorry, Sally. One room have two sectors? What do you mean?
哦，即係 maybe when 佢畫咗 that room so happen like is in between two sectors 啦。
Oh, yes, 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 of course, of course. Of course.
Anyway, if cannot, how? If cannot, the room is already in two sectors. What? Cannot do anything.
Actually, I like to use, yeah, if it's the room has two sectors, you can't do anything, what? So
Actually, in
we
a way,
close
also
it.
good, ma.
I like
Maybe
ceiling
also
fan.
good, leh.
Ceiling
So
fan is a great activator. Ceiling fan
mm,
is a great activator. Sometimes the shortcut is you just turn on the ceiling fan, settle problem. No need to do
okay.
anything
Ta-
else.
Table fan or ceiling fan 係嘛？兩個 on 的啦，係啊。
Any fan that help circulation of air and qi.
Yep. I
It's
am
that
very
simple.
okay with the fan.
Circulate it.
I use
But
the
if
fan
you
a
are
lot.
being very anal, yeah, if you are very anal, then sometimes, yeah, people don't like to have the ceiling fan. Some people will consider as shachi, but in Southeast Asia, where it's hot like crazy, so without a ceiling fan, it's very, very difficult.
Yep.
Without the ceiling fan is really sharp 啦，hot 到殺人啊！真係。
Okay, listen, guys. If the ceiling fan is there already all the time and is on literally all the time, it's part of the furniture already. It doesn't affect your star five. Okay. Okay. So it's already there. It's not like I purposely during a star 5 year go and install the fan. It's already there. Okay, of course you can then argue that hey, the beam is already there. The ceiling fan is activated. The exposed beam is not an activator, it's a suppressor.
Okay.
And yes,
This is
ceiling
why you
fan
are right.
helps save electricity and more
Yep.
environmentally
Yep.
Yep.
Eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly. I actually try to avoid turning on the aircon as much as I can because I feel guilty after I turn it on. I feel bad.
Good. Very good.
Wow,
Okay.
nice.
Hi,
A lot of
Sue.
questions tonight.
Wow.
Hi,
Sue, long
Sue.
time no see. Okay. I think I put up his question. Very long. So must put up. Sorry, Jonas.
Sorry, Jonah. In a
In a
condo due
condo
to
due
space
to
constraint.
space constraint. Basic. Facing washing machine.
Washing machine in the east
If you
sector
want to
is
arbitrate, then you can put a small plant in between. But generally, if your house, all the occupants haven't have any argument, then it should be still okay lah. But just be mindful. Sometimes we can't change everything, but at least be mindful of what are the potential impact. Then you just use your mindset, like what they already mentioned, the power of our mind to basically compensate the action needed. Okay? Is that simple enough?
Okay. I think this is there are a few very interesting one. Like photopunk. Photopunk has
Yes.
this how about squarish pattern for ceiling? It is still considered as beam, okay, not stacking each other but combined. Are they protruded or not?
But generally,
look at your stuff, your copy.
when basically
Sorry.
the ceiling, yes, basically the ceiling need to be flat, so the chi circulation will be smoother, will be more stable. Imagine when the chi is flowing is in a bumpy road, then it's going to be troublesome.
即係咁樣。
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Roundhouse, U-shaped house.
Yeah, Linda said you roundhouse got divorced. Okay. Nice design
Can drill wall
喎，
during 7 months, up to you 咯。
嗱7蚊，如果佢係7蚊係唔可以做一啲比較 spiritual 嘅嘢啫嘛，係嘛？
It just depends if the occupant in the house, they are not energetically sensitive and you are not doing it in the northeast sector, then should be fine. Or your house is not facing towards the northeast direction, then still fine.
Okay. Edward, I teach you a trick. You like to sit at the round dining table to do your work. My favorite trick. Since the table is round, right?
幾好用啊！
All sectors are present on that table, no? So
有
you
咯，
you you joy the facing, you chase the flying star every month where the star moves to that you want, you can shift because the table is round. So all the sectors, that means literally small tai chi the table. And then I go and sit in that sector lor, because it's round one. So it's great. I love having round dining tables. Unfortunately, I didn't buy one.
Is
Okay.
is the table big or small? Have any effect or not? I mean, any impact or not? Big table or small table?
Of course, a bigger
Yes,
table
there
you
is.
would have more space to move lor. The side is defined more lor, right? If the table is tiny, maybe your south and southeast is lebih kurang the same. So which one are you using? God knows lor, don't know lor. So of course, if it's bigger, so if you work in at a round dining table which you enjoy, okay, of course we like to have backing, but you during the when the flying stars shift, okay, you can basically try to follow, okay, so you change where you are sitting, okay. And Simon says, I read in the internet northwest is taboo for the stove. uh
Yes.
but as long as the stove is installed in sector between northwest and north, then it is okay. Is it true? Depends on the actual house, actually, Simon. The correct answer should be depends on the actual house. Generally, don't like the kitchen in the northwest. But it is sort of kind of like we can mitigate the problem if it's a negative sector. And also induction stove actually would be slightly better. It causes less problems.
OK，唔錯，今日啲 question 都好踴躍喎嚇。
係喎，係喎，我仲諗住 I will be done in 15 minutes 喎，好彩。Okay, doors, super duper important. Door is wealth. Okay, so photos that make us cringe. This one, the one on the right hand side, we don't like lor. This because it's a pulling nose. You see all the wealth go out down the stairs. Bye bye. So it doesn't impact opportunities so much, but what it impacts is the ability to save money.
This kind
Because
of
it's
staircase are
pulling nose.
usually at the back. This kind of staircase are usually at the back.
I've seen houses before where this is front door, yeah.
吓，係
Even
啊，
back also no good. Back also no good.
流
Back
走
for
晒。
descendants, yeah.
啊
流走晒. 嗯
哦，OK，
This one is a very common issue for us for us apartment dwellers. Many apartments have the door facing each other. Yeah. So
I experienced this before.
yeah, this results in, this is one of the reasons that apartment dwellers don't really know their neighbors well,
Mm,
and this
mm,
becomes I'm fighting for the chi, I'm fighting, so it becomes what,
mm,
no, becomes the battle
mm,
of the 八字 charts, okay?
mm,
Whose
mm.
八字 chart more king, I take more lor.
Because my old house, I have exactly door to door facing.
Mm,
Okay,
mm,
so then opposite this old lady, okay, because she's an old lady, she stay alone, 真係好 old 了.
mm,
So then I was thinking, old lady, okay, since alone, treat her, okay. Then sekali somehow we just 有一啲 problems 嘅喎. So then when I first time encounter was, then she just like rang my bell and then just ask me why I went into her house. I was like, huh? Yeah. And then always at any time, then sometimes she will ring my bell and ask me for soya sauce, or sometimes ask me for a few slices of bread, or sometimes then just ask me why I did something, did I went into a house and on TV or whatever.
my
When she ring
gosh,
the bell, I'm very
you
kanchiong. I don't
serious?
know what she will.
Oh my gosh.
Very interesting.
Uh,
But
someone
kesian her lah, one old lady.
someone emailed me because well, just to a bit, I do write a bi-monthly column in the Star, and when I talked about this, someone emailed me and said that, yes, well, my neighbor and I don't
Mm.
see eye to eye, or what can I do about it? And I'm going like, okay, you can't really do much. If it's not important, just make don't know.
Ah.
Okay,
So
because
meaning don't
fixing it
see is the bliss,
it,
right?
yeah, it's a bit costly to try to fix. So easier to avoid.
Mm.
Hey, inside the house also can have this problem. Yeah, if the door, like some
Mm.
apartments inside
Bedroom
the
door.
two room, yeah, master bedroom and the second bedroom is
Ah,
literally like that. Okay,
ah,
so inside the house, it affects the harmony between the two occupants of the room.
mm.
Jeremy, I think one day we should just have Jeremy join us. Going to be funny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jeremy remind me of Tang.
So, or my Tai Chi Sifu Arthur. Maybe we should have Arthur join us one day. Guys, do you want to hear more about Tai Chi and Qigong? Maybe we should have.
Yes, yes,
We should get
yeah, you
Arthur
should.
to join
Yes,
us.
get him on.
Yes, yes,
Mm,
yes.
mm. Now let ask, how about if face toilet door?
Close the toilet door lor. What to do?
會唔會係咪成日都要去 toilet？
Because apartment actually, like
Make
always,
sure it's
Jonas
not
and I
smelly.
always say, if apartment is both easy and difficult. Easy because I cannot change much. Difficult also because
Mm.
I cannot change much. So keep the door closed. Make sure the toilet is not dirty and smelly. Okay. Okay, on. I will talk to him this Sunday and I will ask him to
Mm.
join us
Mm.
sometime next month. Talk about Tai Chi and Qigong. Okay.
Mm.
Because I
Good.
think
Not small Tai Chi,
he teaches by online as well, but of course he prefers in person. So I learn from him in person, no? Yeah,
Yeah lah, it's
ko.
different
Uh,
in
one
person. Mm.
watermelon cut in half, half give to you,
One for
for
you
free.
and one for her.
What is the perfect layout for home? Square.
Square.
Okay. So
Yep.
if you guys are in the market looking for new houses and stuff like that, please open eye big big. Okay. This one no good. This one. All right. This is a building, edge of a building pointing straight into the front door. We try to avoid. Okay. And these guys, this is a modern day necessity. But again, it's best if it's not outside the front door. I have last time when I worked in motorsports, I used to have a favorite hotel, and the hotel owner keeps complaining to me that business no good, always business no good. And in Southeast Asia, we have a lot of this electrical pole with a mess of cables coiled on top, drooping down and stuff like that. That one right at the front door. What to say?
神仙都難救，TNB 都冇眼睇。
Yep.
所以
And this
以
whole
前
mess.
或者因為咁樣，所以以前嘅人生活比較辛苦咯。
Photo Punk says that if we visit ancient houses, most of them, yeah. So if we visit Chinese ancient houses, most of them still exposing beam due to old tech at that time. How to overcome that? But you would notice that the beams are not above the important areas where they sit, where they sleep. Okay.
And what is this?
Edward asked how about
咩嘢
those
係
new slim electrical poles 嗰啲 if possible not to the front door. Just to share, Jonathan and I saw something very interesting when the last time I was in Ipoh, we went to this restaurant. Get on. And the restaurant had that electric pole pointing into the front door directly in the middle. They did something very interesting. I guess it works. They put two fans at the side of the door blowing. 所以打散 the 煞氣. Because when I walk in, 有風嘅 on my feet, and then the two of us there, and then also my friend was going like, you two職業病 professional occupational disease. They're talking about 應該係要打散. Because some school of thought says that I built a divider inside the front door to block it off. But the problem is if we build a divider inside, you shrink your bright hall. The area for the chi to collect is small. So there are different schools of thoughts. For me, especially apartment, if you build a divider, then you make the area even smaller. It's crazy, you can't.
Basically, that is creating internal shard.
玄關啊，佢哋叫玄關啊，呢個叫。
Sorry, Jonah, you were saying something? What?
Sorry, my internet just keep doing all this stuff for me. Basically, that one is creating internal shard. You just like you take a toothpick stuck inside your throat. This is also creating more harm into your internal chi collection.
Yep. Which area in Klang Valley has good feng shui? After November, I tell you. After I go gallivanting all over first. I not yet finished gallivanting. I cannot tell you yet.
So far, I think there's a Park City， 即係一下可以諗到啊。At the moment， Chi collection 啊 ，Desa Park City 咁樣，賓沙而家都爭啲。
Desa Park City, if they don't mess with the river lah, if they mess with the river, then there will be.
Last time what's that the Penchala also good. Now also
spoil already.
The opposite Damansara Padana.
Because we can't really answer you, Shirley, because they keep destroying the mountains,
Yeah. Too many actually. Too many.
They keep destroying the mountains. And Angela says square layout in Singapore square layout everywhere is very yes,
Hmm.
it's normally the older apartments, which is why I live in a period 7 apartment. Okay. My one is pretty much square. Okay. You only
Hmm.
find it in the older apartments. Newer ones, yes,
I know.
mostly rectangle.
Yeah.
Some will try
Yeah.
to be funny. Apartments are L
Fancy.
shaped, fancy, right? Apartments are L shaped. Apartments are
A bit
triangular in shape. It's really weird shapes. I see also I don't see.
嗰啲突嚟突去啊，拗嚟拗去嗰啲啊。
勾
Mm.
嚟勾去，係啊。That day my
我一
friend
睇
sent
到咁
me
樣我就唔
the
睇啦，而家。
layout. That day my friend sent me the layout of her place, and I asked her why your apartment got KKJ one, because it's 咁樣入去. Then
哎呦
why your
，OK，
apartment got KKJ one?
嗯
Super long entryway, not and narrow, and then after that it opens into a square one.
嗯，OK，好啦，so 哇，
好啦，
咁啊1 hour 咯喎，嗬。
Mm.
So I think
係喎
those
，next week
we
繼續啊。
we cannot finish, we continue lah okay. All
嗯
right.
Yes.
So I think so far all of you like this tips lah okay. So that at least you can check out your house and maybe the major one sometimes we can't do anything. Of course you will need a feng shui consult, okay, if you really want to do a major alterations, but at least the some little things you can still do it, okay, for yourself. And of course again to remind you, make sure that your energy is good, all right. So at least and also don't panic if you really think that I don't have this, don't have that, okay, sure you have one, okay. So it's just that 我哋講定咩定有錢剩，OK 唔好驚，唔好驚，OK 今日都冇咩習慣啦，做咩冇咩聽到佢把聲啊，講好少啊，due to the
係喎，
internet。
係喎，係
唉，
喎。All because of the internet, he ghosted us.
呀咯，
Okay, we'll continue
OK，
this next week, right?
all right,
And
OK,
more
thank
to
you.
come. We haven't talked about living room, bedroom, home
Yeah,
office, my
yeah.
favorite topic.
OK, all right. See you.
Good
Bye.
night.